That's what I'm talking about. I wanna love you all over this house, yeah. Let that dress fall off your shoulder on down to the floor. We can make love somewhere we ain't made love before. Blow out the candles, turn on the fire, we can spend a little more time. Well, come on, baby, let's burn this place down. I wanna rock your body, baby, right here. Don't need to spend no money, honey, go nowhere. We got every room to do just what I'm talking about. I wanna love you all over this house. I wanna rock your body, baby, right here. Don't need to spend no money, honey, go nowhere. We got every room to do just what I'm talking about. I wanna love you all over this house. I wanna love you all over this house, yeah. All over this house. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So I wrote that song with a couple of guys. I was living in Tennessee. I left Ashland, Kentucky in, I guess, 2013 to move, there we go, to the greater Nashville area and chase my dream. I got a little distracted while I was there. Let me see. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. We got a Venmo here at BlueLava live streams. Pretty sure that's it. I hope that's it. At Venmo. But I wrote this song for a girl in Tennessee in hopes that she would let me take her on a date. It didn't work out, but I got a good song. So it's called Take You on a Date. I've been taking it slow, slow as I can go. Try to keep from opening up my mouth, but I've never been the kind for waiting around. So I know you had a man, and yeah, that's fine, but he got his chance and I won mine. And I don't like waiting around in line, no, 'cause I've been chomping at the bit, biting my lip, waiting impatiently. It took you so long, so I wrote this song, hoping you might see. Let me buy you dinner, let me open your door. You just mightn't be what you're looking for. I'm gonna push the issue before it's too late. Let me take you on a date. We could go somewhere nice. We could turn it up loud and just drive. Do a little talking under the sunset over a bottle of sweet red wine. Don't that sound fine? Don't you think it's time? I'm grabbing your head, biting your lip. Baby, come play with me. I ain't gonna pretend if you would come in, it just might set you free. Let me buy you dinner, let me open your door. It just mightn't be what you're looking for. I'm gonna push the issue before it's too late. We can go out dancing, cutting the rug. I ain't asking for a squeeze or a kiss or a hug. Just one evening with you, that'll do me just great. Let me take you on a date. I wanna take you on a date. You been staying out so damn late. I wanna take you on a date. Cool. Well, I wrote this next song. Thank you for all the nice things you're saying on there. I appreciate that a lot. Sorry if you're requesting cover songs. Today I'm doing all original tunes. I wrote this next song with a friend of mine, Shane Runyon, who is now number 20-something, 24, 25 on country radio. Pretty big deal. He's from Ohio. He came to Nashville with his beautiful bride, and we wanted to write a song. And at the time, my boss was really pissing me off, and I really wanted to tell my boss the way I felt. And we wrote, I think we wrote the first, we wrote the first part of it, and then the next day I was ticked off on the farm because I had to run around and chase this calf that we didn't know where it was in this field, a newborn calf. Spent my entire Saturday walking around a hot Tennessee field, pissed off. But let's see. Do I do this in the original, the standard key? But we didn't write a second verse for it yet. And I was walking around in that farm that day, and I was ticked off, and I knew exactly what I wanted to say in that second verse to my boss. The song's about speaking your mind, not being afraid to tell people how you feel. It's called What You Got. I got a credit card bill that just came in the mail, but I really don't think I'm gonna pay it. And there's something about your mother, your sister, your dad and brother, but I really don't think I can explain it. Got a $20 bill I'll put in the tank, but I think I'd rather spend it on some drinks. So before you bite your tongue and miss out on the fun, I'd really like to know what you think. What you got, yeah, what you got. Everybody's got something to say, something to say. What you got, yeah, what you got. Nothing standing in your way. I want you to let it loose, let it free, let it fall. What you'd like to tell them all, I want you to just call it how you see it. And you probably wouldn't believe it if you told them all exactly how you feel, just how you mean it. Like a boss wants you to come in on Saturday, tell the jerk to work and work the positive page. You've been a slave for one too many days, and you would love it if you shove it just so you can turn a page. What you got, yeah, what you got. Everybody's got something to be surprised what you find if you speak your mind. What you got, yeah, what you got. Yeah, nothing standing in your way. Ooh, don't hold it all in, just get it off your chest now. Ooh, I really like to think we could hear each other somehow. Ooh, don't hold it all in, just get it off your chest now. Yeah. What you got, yeah, what you got. Everybody's got something, you'd be surprised what you find if you speak your mind. What you got, yeah, what you got, yeah. Well, nothing's standing in your way. What you got, yeah, what you got. What you got, yeah, what you got. Yeah, so Shane Runny, and that's for you, my friend. Whew, I'm pouring a sweat up in here. I didn't think to bring a sweat rag, but I knew I'd need one. I played those out of order, I think, a little bit because I didn't want to play too many slow songs for you. I keep wiping the sweat. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to have to get over it. When I was in my early 20s and even up until recently, the concept of settling down was very strange to me because I'm a traveling musician. And I told you I moved to Tennessee. I moved to Murfreesboro, and I was singing, and I was singing at Logan's because I moved to and worked at Logan's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And my table said, "Hey, you sound good." And I told them about my music career, and they said, "Well, please come down." Shout out to Edwina. They said, "Come down to Manchester, Tennessee. There's a place called Prater's Barbecue where they have live music every weekend. We think you'd really fit in. The food's really good, too." And so I came down. I brought my guitar. I played for the manager. And she said, "Yes, please, we want to get you in." She started booking me. I started hanging out with the folks down there, connecting with the people. Started hanging out with a friend of mine who introduced me to farm life and what it meant to wake up early in the morning after drinking and go out and sweat your ass off with some cattle. And I fell in love with it. I loved it a lot. And I'll never forget, he and I were sitting on an island out on Fire Lake. Shout out, Bob Seger's got a song called Fire Lake. On Normandy Lake in Tennessee, in Manchester. And we kayaked over to this island, and I was looking around and thought, man, we could get away with anything out here. There's no one around. No one knows we're here even. This is incredible. And I'll never forget looking around at the lake that day. That was the very first time in my entire life that the concept of settling down to and living in one place forever didn't seem so crazy anymore. And that's a big thing for me because I thought it was crazy to ever consider settling down. That was years and years ago. But the people of Manchester, Tennessee and Coffee County, Tennessee really took me in because not too many people move to that place. A lot of people move away, but not too many people come there from somewhere else. And they treated me like family everywhere I went. I made family while I was there. And I wrote them this song, and I started playing it at the bars that I was playing. And before I knew it, every time I would play a show in Manchester, Tennessee, people would say, play the Manchester song. That's what they called it. It's called Plant Your Roots out here, but it's also known as the Manchester song. So let me make sure I'm doing this in the right key. Yeah, it's called Plant Your Roots out here. There's a horse farm across the way where the orange sun sets down. It'll take you away, lift you up off the ground. And there's an island on that lake where your red hands couldn't get caught if you tried. And if I told you I didn't love it here, I'd lie. I can see why you'd plant your roots out here. Never seen a place like this. Anytime, anywhere, I didn't know, but now it's crystal clear. I can see why plant your roots out here. When you walk in the bank, they greet you with a smile, call you by your name, and you can talk for a little while. And if you got no plans on Sunday, well, they want you to come on out to their church. Now these people might not know you like that, but they still give you the shirt off of their backs. I can see why you'd plant your roots out here. Never seen a place like this, anytime, anywhere. I didn't know, but now it's crystal clear. I can see why you'd plant your roots out here. I'm getting tired of that big city. Might be time to settle down. And if I'm gonna raise my kids, it's gonna be in this little town. Yeah, I can see why you'd plant your roots out here. I've never seen a place like this, anytime, anywhere. I didn't know, but now it's crystal clear. I can see why you'd plant your roots out here. Gonna plant some roots out here. Thank you. I say thank you. I hope that you're, thank you for watching. I'm hustling and bustling through a lot of these songs, so got to make sure I tell all the stories, right? I haven't sang this next song in years and years. I hadn't sang that last song in years and years, so big thanks to BlueLava for letting me have this awesome platform where I can play my original songs. Kind of testing the waters here and seeing how people enjoy an all-original show of mine. This next song, ooh, showing a little too much skin here, I'm sorry. This next song is for my godmother that passed away in 2012. Right before I moved to Tennessee, and well, half a year. She was my best friend. She was my mom's best friend, but my mom and I butted heads a lot because I was an only child to a single mother, and it was just she and I, and we're so similar that in my rebellious teenage years, we didn't see eye to eye most of the time. And my godmother, my Mimi, I called her Mimi, she became my confidant, the person that I could go to for anything. And she, helped raise me. My mom was always teaching, going to night classes, working 2 jobs. So I grew up with my grandparents and my Mimi. And so she was a very special person in my life. And cancer is a real bitch. And I know that you guys know that. But fast forward to living in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I was working at Amazon, and I wanted to write her a song, but every time I would try, I would just cry. And one night at work, I had been having these dreams every week, at least once a week. And I would see her in front of me. We would be in some beautiful, amazing place, and she would come to me, and I would see her just standing there smiling. And every time, right as I went to break the silence, open my mouth, I would wake up. And it happened again and again and again, and I never got to talk to my Mimi in those dreams. I could see that she was happy. She was smiling, and that was wonderful. But I was so sad that I had to wake up every time that I would try and tell her how much I miss her, how much I miss her laugh and her love and just her life. And I was working at Amazon, and you're not allowed to have cell phones. You don't have anything around where you can actually songwrite because you got to work. And I'll never forget, I was picking, and so I was basically working alone. And I started writing this song, and I was just crying, and I couldn't write anything down, so I just had to keep singing this song over and over and over again, crying, tears. And I know a couple people saw this guy working, and just eyes just falling with tears. And we finally got a lunch break. I was working midnight, so we finally got a lunch break, and I ran out to the car, and I'll never forget running out to the car. I had a notepad out there and a pen, and I wrote these lyrics down. I don't even know if I ate lunch that day or not, but I finally got her a song, and she wasn't just my Mimi. She was Mimi to a few other people, and Emily Woods, if you're out there watching, I know you love this song and you haven't heard it in a very long time. So this is for you. This is for my Mimi. It's called I Keep Waking Up. I hope that I can remember the words, and I hope that I don't cry. Last night it was a beach in Carolina. Or was it heaven? Or they're almost the same place. You didn't say a single word to me, but you had the biggest smile on your face. Right then I could tell that you were happy. Standing right there with you, I was too. But just as quickly as it started, my favorite fantasy was through. I have that dream about once a week, and if it never ended, well, it wouldn't bother me that much. But I keep waking up. I never stay too long. It's like hitting stop when you just got to the best part of the song. Right when I finally get to tell you how I missed your laugh, your life, and your love. I keep waking up. I ain't saying I'm not thankful for our 20 years, 5 months, and 27 days. You helped me be the man I always wanted to be, and you still make me happy when skies are gray. I just want to tell you that I'm finally chasing my dreams, and I still play those songs you always loved so much. But I keep waking up. I never stay too long. It's like hitting stop when you just got to the best part of the song. Right when I finally get to tell you how I missed your laugh, your life, and all love. I keep waking up and I'll close my eyes someday when I'm old. Instead of waking up here on the ground, you'll finally get to show me around the streets of gold. I keep waking up, I never stay too long. It's like hitting stop when you just got to the best part of the song. Right when I finally get to tell you how I miss your laugh, your life, and all your love. I keep waking up, keep waking up. Whew. I think I'm doing all these songs a half step down from their original key. That's all right. All right, so big fast forward. I got another song that should fit in between there. I'm gonna play it after this one. I feel like I gotta pick it back up a little bit. I moved to Austin, Texas. Lived in Austin for a year. Love Austin, Texas. I think Austin loves me too. But I decided to come home, back to Kentucky. And that's what my heart wanted me to do. And I follow my heart. And I think that you should too. We spend our lives kind of listening to people above us, our family, the people that we look up to. Which you should, but at some point when you reach, adulthood, and it comes time to make the tough decisions, that's up to you. And my advice for any young person out there is follow your heart. It's rarely wrong. Whether that be you want to break free and move out of your town, do that. If you want to go see the country, save up your money and go make that happen. Or if you've been running from it and your heart says it's time to come home, then go home. You should go home. And that's what this song was about. It's funny, and also this song taught me, it's teaching me things now. The second part of the song isn't exactly how I feel anymore. And I'm learning now that it's okay to sing songs that don't necessarily represent where you are anymore, but for sure the concept of this still rings very true. It's called Heart Decide. Tiny dancer, looking for the answers, ain't we all? Yeah. One foot in front of the other, but brother, I'm feeling about a foot tall. And I can't be the only one that was out here having fun, living like time was nothing but a never-ending hourglass. If you wanna go home, you should go home. If you wanna ride, then you should ride. Ain't it a wonder can't feel inside. When you let your heart decide. My hands are shaking, feeling like I'm breaking, ain't we all? Spent my whole 20s flying. Guess I never was worried about the fall. And there's never been a time when you were far from mine. And if there was no tomorrow, I'd want to stay with you tonight. If you want to shake hands, then we can shake hands. But if you want to wrap your arms around me, feel me pull you in, then we can. Don't have to wonder if you're right. When you feel your heart speed up every time I see you, just like back when we were kids, I start to wonder why it happened. I reckon that's just how it is. And that same compass leading me around, that's led me right back here. Hoping someday I get the chance to say, if you wanna go home, baby, let's go home. And if you wanna ride, girl, let's ride. But ain't it a wonder what you can't feel inside? Don't have to wonder if you're right, letting your heart decide. Let your heart decide. Yeah. Ooh, cool. Mostly upbeat after this. Good deal. So, if you want to move home, move home. If you want to move away, move away. If you want to go for a cruise, go for a cruise. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. We got a virtual tip jar. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for listening. I just appreciate you guys being here. This next song, I wrote this as a, I was hot on pursuit for somebody. But, you know, if it was coming to an end, now I was going to party. And that's what this song's about. I think I remember the words. It's called Honky-Tonk and Blues. Well, I've been thinking, if I keep drinking, I'll have to rank my whole damn weight in beers. And I ain't lying, if I keep crying, I'm gonna have to drink my way through these tears. And if our roller coaster ride is over, girl, I'm headed out to let it loose. I'll climb right up atop the bar, pick a song on my guitar, somewhere between honky-tonk and the blues. Oh yeah. on my wild side is a mile wide. It's been on last whole weekend long. If I start now and really bedding down, I got plenty of time left to finish strong. And if our roller coaster ride is over, girl, I'm headed out to let loose. I'll climb right up atop the bar, pick a song on my guitar, somewhere between honky-tonk and the blues. Double time now. And if our roller coaster ride is over, honey, I'm headed out to let loose. I'll climb right up atop the bar, pick a song on my guitar, somewhere between honky-tonk and the blues. Somewhere between honky-tonk and the blues. Thank you. All right. I first recognized when I was living in Austin that I missed Kentucky when I wrote this song. I was born on a rainy day in 1991, and the fall is pretty gloomy. The colors are beautiful in eastern Kentucky, but it can tend to be gloomy and get the best of you sometimes, thinking that, I don't know, thinking you'd rather be at the beach or somewhere nice and beautiful. And the difference is when you're in Texas and it's 100 degrees every day for 2 months straight, sometimes you kind of long for one of those rainy afternoons in the fall in East Kentucky. And that's the title of this song. If you got a better idea to shorten it, we can, but I like it. Rainy afternoon in the fall in East Kentucky. I was taking it for granted, and I don't anymore. Eastern Kentucky is a beautiful place, even when it's raining in the fall, especially when it's raining in the fall. So, yeah. Seasons change, stars rearrange. You take an hour from the hands of time. Start to keep a light jacket, one that fights the rain, and break a little slower when you follow behind. The air is cold, the colors are warm. The mountainside will shield the storm. Am I in heaven? Oh, I must be. Or it's a rainy afternoon in the fall in East Kentucky. So you get together and ball is on TV. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Y'all be careful on your way back home. The deer are bad this year, especially at night. The air is cold, the colors are warm. The mountainside will shield the storm. Are we in heaven? Oh, we must be, or it's a rainy afternoon in the fall in East Kentucky. And you know there'll come a day when the hands of time will have their way, and friends will gather round, all dressed up in black. I hope they hear me in that train rolling away down the tracks. The air is cold, the colors are warm. The mountainside will shield the storm. Am I in heaven? Well, I must be, or it's a rainy afternoon in the fall in East Kentucky. Am I in heaven? Oh, I must be, 'cause it's a rainy afternoon in the fall in East. Yeah. Well, I got a lot of songs about home, about missing home. I'm happy to be home. This song, I took a motorcycle ride across the country back in the fall, and I got a flat tire in West Texas. Boy, I got lucky that I got that flat tire in just the right spot, because 10 miles prior, and I'd have been thumbing. No service, no nothing. West Texas is pretty desolate. And this is just another song about coming home. It's called Back to the Bluegrass. Tells about Austin, Texas, and my time in Texas and my time in Tennessee. But if you're from Kentucky, eventually you're going to want to come back. I'm telling you, and that's what this song is about. So Midland and Odessa, those are Texas. These are Texas references. And it's funny, I think no matter where you are in the country, if you end up finding a railroad track, it's just like an interstate system. It'll get you back to Kentucky. So kind of paying a little tribute to the railroad and its importance in our lives here in Eastern Kentucky. So it's called Back to the Bluegrass. Didn't even make it all the way to Midland before I broke down flat. Long 2 days sitting in Odessa, praying to God I'd get on track. City of Austin, she's a winner. She picked my pieces off the floor. Sorry. I made the best of my time in Texas till I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get back to the Bluegrass. It won't be long before you long to come on home where you belong. Might take you all night, might take your whole life, but follow that railroad track if you want to come back to the Bluegrass. If you want to come back to the Bluegrass, yeah. Well, I got distracted in Coffee County. God bless the state of Tennessee. Took my 6-string off, sweating my ass off, but working a farm just ain't for me. Had to get back to the Bluegrass. It won't be long before you long to come on home where you belong. Might take you all night, might take your whole life, but follow that railroad track if you want to come back to the Bluegrass. If you want to come back to the Bluegrass. Oh yeah. Yeah, cool. That turned out pretty good, except for the part where I forgot the words, but that's all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got a few songs left to do for you here. It's been really good to play original music. I hope that everybody has enjoyed that. You can hit the tip jar if you want to. BlueLava live streams. I wrote this song driving my Uncle John's 1987 Ford Bronco 2 from Ashland, Kentucky to Chattanooga, Tennessee. My truck had broken down in Chattanooga, and I had a show to play. And so he said, take this truck. I just bought it. It's really nice. It'll get you there. And it did. It got me there. And then on the way back, had a beautiful day, and I'm all about taking the long way, the scenic route. All about it. If you got the time, you should do it. Take the long way around, and look around while you're doing it. I rode down the interstate all the way to Moorhead from Ashland, and I got off the exit, and I thought, what am I doing? why am I on the interstate? And I drove through Moorhead, and I saw a sign for Route 7, turn left, and I knew that it went south. I got a decent sense of direction, and so I took off. And that day, I rode from northeastern Kentucky all the way down through southeastern Kentucky. I looked up at one point, and I saw a sign that said, Virginia is for lovers. I thought, wow, I had no idea I was going to be driving through Virginia. And it was the longest day of my life. It ended up being a 12-hour drive from what should have been a 6-hour drive, turned into 12. But it was the most beautiful day of my life up to that point. And I started writing this song, and it's funny, I was shifting gears, and you really can't exactly type lyrics on your phone when you're shifting gears driving through the Appalachian Mountains. And a few key points in this, I remember what started it all was I was behind a coal truck forever, behind this blue coal truck. And if you know about southeastern Kentucky, you know that if you get behind those coal trucks, unless they wave you around, you're going to be back there for a while. And I looked up and saw a sign that said Harlan, 31 miles. And I started writing this song, and I wrote the first verse, and I remember I think I was in Virginia by the time I was writing the second verse, and I just kept thinking about this poem that I would read in my middle school English class. I think it was in Miss Menshouse's class or Miss Gregory. It was Robert Frost, and it said, 2 roads diverge in a wood. I took the one less traveled by, and it has made all the difference. And I didn't know what that meant when I was in middle school until I started taking the road less traveled by, and it started making a huge difference in my life. So that's what this song's about. This is my first single ever. It's on Spotify, iTunes. You can buy it anywhere. You can find it anywhere. It's called Harlan, Harlan. It's about driving through Harlan County on my way to Chattanooga. So hope you like it. I've been stuck behind this coal truck for about as long as I can recall. Dead tired from all of my shows, but this here winding road is keeping me on my toes, 'cause it's too damn close to Carl, and it's 31 miles south to Harlan, where I'll gas her up and just drive on. And it's who knows how long to Chattanooga. Ooh, but my baby keeps calling me home. They say to take the road less traveled, and if you do, it'll make all the difference. Well, this old truck and me don't tend to disagree, but she ain't the prettiest thing, but an eyesore she isn't. And it's 21 miles south to Harlan, where I'll gas her up and just drive on. Chattanooga, ooh, but my baby keeps calling me home. Keep calling me home. I just drove up the side of a mountain, so damn high I could touch the clouds. I wish I could see that again, take a picture for all my friends, but I'm already late for dinner. It's too late to turn back now, and I'm 31 miles south of Harlan, where I'll gas her up and just drive home. Chattanooga, south of Harlem. Kind of mess the words up a little bit in that one. But that's all right. Cool, we're reaching the end of the show. I am super excited that things went pretty well and smooth today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed my original songs. Tell me if you did. Send me stuff. Subscribe to me. I don't know, I'm not really good at promoting myself. I just want my songs to be heard. My name is Devin Hale. It's all right here. Me and my new look since I cut my hair. But this is a song about my search for the one, I guess. And this is a friend of mine that JP Fisher sent me this song idea, and I connected with the song idea, and I love that too. If you guys got song ideas and you think, oh man, I think this could be a good song, holler at me. We could do it. But shout out to JP for sending me the idea, and I worked on it really, really hard. I mean, and put a lot of elbow grease into it, and this song ended up turning out pretty good. It's called Miss American Dream. I hope you like it. Mm-hmm. 7 days in Carolina with Miss Carolina, who wouldn't care if I never went home. And I figured out Miss Colorado in the Colorado snow. And spring break down in Destin got the best of me with Miss Tennessee. Miss Pennsylvania, I couldn't blame you, I couldn't tame you, so she's living wild and free. Mm-hmm. Still taste the wine that early morning with Miss California, Cabernet in a crystal glass. And we were lovers, Miss Virginia, but I couldn't make it last. But somewhere out in the desert, I heard Miss Utah sing a song for me. And I could only be so lucky if it was Miss Kentucky, but if it ain't, well then I gotta let her be. My Miss America, where are you? I'm out here searching, I'm out here bursting at the seam. And this road I'm tearing up gets harder. I can't help but wonder, do you ever wonder about me? And my American dream, every day we're getting older, quite the burden on the shoulder, to living life in search of true love. I've been looking all around, often lost but never found the one thing to keep me around. My Miss America, where are you? I'm out here searching, I'm out here bursting at the sea. And this road I'm tearing up gets harder and harder and harder. Can't help but wonder, do you ever wonder about me and my American dream? My Miss American dream. All right, guys, this has been super duper fun. I believe we are reaching the hour mark. I've got one song left to do for you here. This song is very special to me, and I don't believe any of you have heard this yet. And Max, right after we're finished with this song and it rings out, I'm going to say goodbye and we can cut this thing to a close. Thank you guys so much for watching. Not an advertisement for Dasani. Though my favorite person loved Dasani. I hope you like this song. It's called See You There. See you there. I've been searching for a sign, waiting on hello, or even a goodbye, maybe even take it slow, ever since my world turned upside down. There's a few places you can be found. I'll see you in Vegas when the fountain lights turn on and the water dances to the tune of your song by Elton John, or by the ocean, sitting in the sand at night when the moon shines on the waves and the stars fall from the sky. And I'll run out of money, but I don't care. I'll see you there. I went looking across the desert and along the canyon walls, took a good listen to Tom Petty. It felt like a free fall. Stood off an overlook, sat down and cried. Now I didn't know it, I was learning to fly. See you in Utah, somewhere around 8,000 feet, when your heart works hard to convince your mind that your eyes don't deceive. Or by the road, California Highway 1, where the waves crash on a stone wall and the chill sets with the sun. And every time I breathe that mountain air, I'll see you there. And I hope my list of places where to find you gets to grow. But if they go away, there's a few things that I know. I'll see you at the show, in the smiles upon the crowd, when I look in the mirror, every time I laugh out loud. And if I'm blessed with children, oh, I pray they look like you. And I'll get into heaven, Mom, I swear. I'll see you there. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you there.